So I have some cotton yarn. It calls for 5.5mm hook. I couldn't find that one, so I'm using the 5. I also have 2 metal rings. These are from Hobby Lobby, so is the yarn. I actually thought I had, okay, so I had this one at home, and I thought I bought the same size, but I did not. So I have an 8-inch circle, which I will put on the bottom of the basket, and a 10-inch circle, which I'll put on the top part. I think that'll work fine. So I'm just gonna start with a magic circle. So magic circle, 1, 2, 3, that's my first post, and I'm going to put 12 double crochet posts. So there's 2, 3, 4, 12. There's 12 posts, so we will snug this up. And then I'm going to slip stitch into this one to finish the row. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go into this one and do 1, 2, 3. This is my first post for the next row. So I'm going to do 12 posts in between each of these, and I'm going to chain in between 1. Actually, yep, that's right. Double into this, chain 1. So I'm going in between the stitches with a double and then chaining 1. Okay, so I've just finished the first row. So I'm in here, I'm going to chain 3. Now in this row I did 1 chain in between each. So I'm going to add 2 each row. So 1, 2, 3, and then make the next post into the space. 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the space. 1, 2, 3. And same thing, and with a slip stitch. And for each slip stitch you want to count up 1, 2, 3. I may have done that one wrong, but that's fine. So the next one, we want to work from the center here, so I'm going to go just slip stitch into that one first to bring me over to the center. 1, 2, 3. And now this row is going to have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet into the space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double crochet into the space, and so on and so forth. Now when we get to this, we want it to fit, but we want it to be slightly smaller so that we really have to stretch it to fit the ring. Otherwise it will sag a lot. So let's keep going a couple more rows. Alright, so I have 5 total rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now what we're gonna do, let's see, this one has 7 chains in between, so we're gonna slip stitch 1, 2, 3. So we're at the center, and we're gonna go, we're gonna work into it like a normal stitch. So pick up the front loop, and the back loop like that, and then we are going to, let's see, I want the yarn on that side. Like come in through here and single crochet 1 stitch onto the frame. So let's see. Let's do 10. 10 single on here. Not including the one we attached. So we attached 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Okay. Let's go with 12. Because if we don't have enough, you can see the metal through it, and I don't really like that. But if you have too many stitches, you can just kind of squish them together. So we'll do 12. And then we're gonna grab 1, 2, 3, that center stitch there, just like we did the first one. Front loop, back loop. So we picked up the center stitch, center chain. Go that, like that. So we're going to keep doing that. I'll do 12 stitches on here and then pick up the center chain of this loop and go all the way around. So now I'm just going to slip stitch my way to the middle of here. Alright, so there's 6. So now we're going to do the same thing as this last row, we're just not increasing any. So let's see if we chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to grab right in the middle over here. Alright, so I did it a few times right there. So attached here with 1 single crochet in the middle, chain 7, attach there with a single crochet. Okay, so there's the first row done. I kind of pulled it all to the inside a little bit so you could actually see it. And there are 7 chains in between each of these, 12 sections all the way around. So now I'm going to continue that same row. I will single stitch up here to the center and then do the same 7 to here. So I'm not going to be increasing or decreasing my chains on this. Alright, so I have finished 1, 2, 3 rows of the mesh, so you can see what it's going to look like now. And if your top ring is the same size as your bottom ring, you don't need to increase, you can just keep going. But since mine is a little bit bigger, right now I have 7 chain in between each loop, so I'm going to increase that to 9. And this is on my 4th row. So 1, 2, 3 row. I'm going to increase it to 9 chain in between. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows done now. And that's about a 6-inch deep basket, so I think I'm going to call it good there. Obviously you can keep going if you want. So now I need to attach it to this one. How do I want to do this? Okay, so I need to slip stitch my way up to the end, or to the middle, I guess. Alright, so there's the middle. Then we're gonna there. Okay, so we're gonna attach the second ring, the same as the first ring, and let's put, I'm gonna put 20 stitches in between each one. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll put 20 and then I'll hook here the same way we attached the bottom ring. Okay, so this is all done. Did a slip knot to finish the row. This is how it looks so far. It's good. So now I'm just going to make a chain, 90 stitches. I chained 90, and then I came over 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and it just attached with a slip knot here, slip stitch. All right, so I've reattached this down to here. Now I'm going to cut a couple inches. I'm going to cut a tail long enough to secure the end in here. Okay, so I put the tail on a needle and brought it up to the inside and tied a knot with it, and then I just wove the end of it into here to hide it and trimmed it. So now what I'm going to do is take the yarn again. As you can see, we are missing one, so I'm going to attach it. I think I'll attach it up here at the top and then weave. What did I do? I don't even remember. Whatever number I did here for a chain, do half of that. I think I did 90 across here, so I'll attach in the middle, do 45, and then reattach it. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. All right, so you can see I attached it here. I just picked it up, and I will weave in and secure this end. And then I have come down here, and I'm just going to attach it the same way I did the first one. I'll cut a tail, pull the yarn through here, tie a little knot to secure, and then weave the tail in and trim. Okay, my ends are all secure. That is all secured and woven in. All I have left to do is this one. I'll do the same, just tie a little knot and then weave the tail in to hide it. And once all the ends are secure, it is all done. Hangs pretty good. The inside, like you can see, it goes in a little bit, but once you put fruit in it or something, it will once you have something in it, that will stretch out. There we go. You can see at the top, the 3 meet. I tried to find like a slip ring to put through this to hang it from, but I couldn't find any. There's some small skeins of yarn, just so you can see. And because this is cotton, we can use it for fruit, and it's also washable. You just have to put it in the sink and kind of wash it by hand and let it air dry. But yeah. I made it for my friend for a birthday present to match her newly painted kitchen door. So I hope she loves it. Let me know if this was helpful, or if you liked it, or if there's anything I can do better, as always. And thank you for watching.